the reactions of the global East. And here, of course, I'm more focused on the reactions of China than Russia. But I think the reaction has been reluctant. I know in the West we want to give this narrative that, oh, you know, China went to bed with Russia. I think it's more complicated than that. Now, you remember the meeting between Putin and Xi Jinping during the openings of the Beijing Olympics 2022. There was this declaration, and I recommend that you read it because it's so much doublespeak that it's incredible. But there was this sentiment: we have, you know, friendship without limits was the basic message. I don't think Xi Jinping knew that Putin was going to attack, and I think he was quite crossed about it. And in many ways, for Xi Jinping and for China, the attack was a distraction and an opportunity. Distraction in the sense that Xi Jinping wanted to focus on zero COVID policy, which I think is a failure, but that's beside the point. And then opportunity in the sense that he understood that now I can kind of, you know, play the geopolitical game here. Because early on he had three options: go with the West, go with Russia, or sit on the fence. And I think at the end he ended up sitting on the fence. So it was very much this sort of Chinese cautious self-interest, care about their reputation, worried about, you know, getting secondary sanctions coming from the West. And to be honest, you know, 2022 was not a good year for autocrats, not for Putin and not for Xi Jinping. But now in 2023, we've started to see a little bit of movement, you know, taking a role in potential peace mediation, one of the episodes that we had with Geopolitics, trying to take a bigger international role. So after sort of China and especially Xi Jinping got out of this zero COVID policy, and he was re-elected for another 5-year term, it's giving him a little bit more space to maneuver. But I still would argue that the approach has been reluctant. Xi Jinping wants Putin to win, or at least not to lose, but other than that, he's still sort of sitting on the fence. Fifth, the neutral global South.